Hey, it's day 31 today. We're reading Psalm 55 and 56. And this was a tough one. There were so many good little verses and thoughts and concepts. So we're going to do our best to just keep it to a couple today. Bear with us. Here we go.
In Psalm 55, it talks about casting your cares on the Lord. It's beautiful. In Psalm 56, verse 3, it says, when I am afraid, I put my trust in you. In God, whose word I praise. In God I trust and am not afraid. I think that's beautiful because David is saying, when I am afraid. You know, we all have those moments where we are afraid. There's a situation that we are fearful of. But it says, when I am afraid, I put my trust in you. In God, whose word I praise. And in those moments of fear, that we turn to God and that we praise Him because He's there with us, walking with us, sustaining us.
In fact, at the end of that chapter, it says, like, this God we trust actually has delivered us from death and even our feet from stumbling, that we may walk before God in the light of life, which is such a beautiful picture. God doesn't just keep you from the worst kind of danger. He actually keeps you from things like stumbling, so you can walk with security and walk sure-footedly. But if we go back, you talked about casting cares on the Lord. I just love that picture of casting in verse 22 of Psalm 55. Cast all your cares on the Lord. He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken. You know, it's like this fishing picture where you take, I don't know if you've ever fished before, but you take your fishing rod and you try to cast the lure and the bait as far away from you as you can. I think a lot of people, instead of casting their cares, they actually troll their cares. Like they put their cares on the end of the rod and just drag them along with them wherever they go. God says, don't troll your cares, cast your cares. Throw them as far away from you as you can. That's where I will take them and receive them and get them away from you. You're not going to be shaken. You won't even stumble as you go forward in this life. So whenever you're afraid, put your trust in God.
That's right.